Hey guys, it's BNB from Megadas. Today I'm gonna show you how to make a view meter tower. Actually, I'm so excited for this because this will be my first project with you. So let's start it. The first thing you have to know is the principle, let's say the basic component in our project, which is the integrated circuit LM3915. You can find in the description below a link to download the datasheet of this integrated circuit, where you can find some notice about pinout, current, power supply, and how to connect the other components to the integrated circuit. Now let's read the general description. The LM3915 is a monolithic integrated circuit that can sense analog voltage levels and drive 10 LEDs, LCDs, or a vacuum fluorescent displays, providing a logarithm 3 dB per step analog display, 1-pin change display from a bar graph to a moving door display. LED current drive is regulated and programmable, eliminating the need for current limiting resistors. The whole display system can operate from a single supply as low as 3 volt or as high as 25 volt. I find that this paragraph is the most important one in the datasheet. So from this part we can understand that there is no need for the pull-up resistors, and we can just place directly the LEDs on the output pins of our integrated circuit, and the max power supply to operate it is 25 volt. Then you can continue reading the rest of the datasheet if you want to get more information, but the use of this integrated circuit is so simple. I have an important instruction. Before starting the project with the real components, I suggest to test it in Proteus first with the virtual components. And you should always do this because testing the circuit with a virtual device will eliminate the damage or the risk to damage a real device. This way you will be sure you will not burn anything. So guys, let's first open the Proteus. I just prepared the circuit in Proteus, and as I said, you'll find a link to download this file. So let's open it. And here we are. As you can see, I choose to place the integrated circuit here, the LM3915, and you can find it by making a search for this circuit, LM3915, and here is the circuit. Just place it here and make this connection, and you can just download the file and open it with Proteus, and you'll find the same project. Okay, so let's see the LM3950 pins. The pin number 1, and don't forget this is for the first LED, so pin number 1 for output LED, and pin 10, 11, 12 to 80 are outputs. Okay, pin number 2 for JND, for pin number 3 12 volt. Actually you can place here from 3 volt up to 25 volt, and because I'm using a transformer of 12 who deliver 12 volt, I'm placed here 12 volt. So pin number 4 for JND, pin number 5 for audio, we will back to this later. Pin number 6 and 7 for resistor, the 1.2 kilo ohm resistor, and pin number 8 for potentiometer to control the sensibility of this circuit. Pin number 9, as we saw in the datasheet, is the pin that allow us to control the mode display. So let's back to pin number 5, audio signal. Here is the generator of the audio signal. You can find it in the generator mode, audio, and just place it here and make the configuration. So to configure it is this generator, you have to see the properties of this generator. Generator name audio, it's an audio generator, and here we have W AV or wave audio file. You can get a wave audio file just by converting an MP3 file to a wave audio file using a software converter. I used, for example, the Format Factory converter to get this wave audio file. Okay, I have to choose one of them. Okay, and let's test it. Alright, as you can see here, the LEDs are proportional to the audio signal. Actually, you cannot hear the sound, but well, in the demonstration, with the real components, we will see and we will hear the sound, and we will see the sensibility of this circuit. So okay, it works. Now all what we have to do is just copy this connections with real components. So let's go to the lab and just make the circuit with real components. I made a list of things that we will need in this project, starting with the breadboard, the connecting wires, jack connector for audio signal, 10 kilo potentiometer, resistor 1.2 kilo, transistors. Actually, the transistors are optional. I didn't use them because I thought in the beginning that the current delivered by the LM3915 isn't good enough to light up the LEDs. So I don't advise you to use transistors, but if you want to use them, you can do this. It will work and it will be the same thing. Then we need 20 LEDs. You can use more or less. Power supply transformer. I got one from an old printer, without forgetting for sure the LM3915. Now take the breadboard, and before starting anything, just you have to find out which lines in your breadboard are connected together. Then place the integrated circuit, the power supply, the potentiometer, the resistor, then put the LEDs and make the same connection between these components as shown in the following picture. So guys, you saw the demonstration, everything works correctly, there is no problem with the circuit, so all what we have to do now is realize this circuit. You can make a PCB on Proteus. I choose to use a perforate card where I will place my components. I used an RCA connector for power supply, and I placed an LED to indicate if the power supply is on or off. So let's see if it works this way or not. Then the LED is on, so the power, guys, we are on the right way. So guys, this is the final look of our board. I don't advise you to see the back face of it because it's not pretty. Actually, this is not a problem. The series of problems when you make a pretty board, then you find that it don't work the way you want it. So make sure your board works correctly, then the rest will be optional. Guys, in this connector we will place our LEDs, and don't forget the pin number 1 of the integrated circuit is the first pin out where we will place our first LED.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through.
Well guys, you may ask me why the last LEDs, last layer, don't light up. Actually, it's not a problem in the circuit, it depends on the audio file, and here is the demonstration. When we took off the audio signal, all the LEDs will be on. I was talking about the tower without showing it. So here is our tower. Because wood is the cheapest material in the place where I'm from, so I choose to make my tower from wood. But you can choose another material like the plexiglass. Here we will place our card, and in these layers we will place the LEDs. Without forgetting for sure to cover the front and the back face of our tower. I tried to make the tower more original. This is why I chose to cover the wood with some color. tower is ready, all what we have to do now is just place the LEDs inside the layer using jumper wires and some hot glue. All the anodes should be connected together with one wire, where we will place the 12-volt potential, and the cathode will be connected to the output pins of our signal.
But it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby.
After putting the LEDs inside, don't forget to separate the anode and the cathode. This is the common wire where we will place the 12-volt potential, and those wires soldered to the cathode will get the signal from the LM3915. Now we have to insert the common wire into the positive output of our RCA connector and connect the cathode wires to the integrated circuit. As you can see, the circuit's still working. So the LEDs. I chose to cover the front face with the white glass and the back face with a mirror to get more light. Then put the circuit inside, and here is the final look of the project. So guys, that's it for this project. I want to make special dedicate for Miss Alia Stad for reporting, our sponsor Liano Lilino from Deutschland. It was BNB from Megabass. See you next time.